Hello, this is Class 2003 Movie Review Group 16. My name is Nurul Afia. My matrix number is 193643.
My name is Dania Mansaf. My metric number is 201452.
My name is Novarkis Adika. My matrix number is 192638.
My name is Nusahira. My matrix number is 198230.
My name is
Sarah Muhammad Ismail. My metric number is 194324.
My name is Ma Ebo. My metric number is 201653.
Janganlah sana lagi.
My name is Nurhusna Naziha. My name is Nurhusna Naziha. My matrix number is 197058.
My name is Muhammad Musaini. My matric number is 193813.
My name is Amranu Sharia binti Marani. My metric number is 199063.
Okay, so in today's video, we're gonna do the review for movie Coco, right?
Yes. So should I give the synopsis?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Coco movie is lively and beautiful and atmospheric animation movie that tells us about a 12 years old music lover. Despite his family's long ban on it, like his family never allowed him to enter into the music and everything. He accidentally enters the land of the dead and goes to the incredible journey and learns a great lesson there. The movie tells us about family and death and bright colors. It's a beautiful work of art which depicts how beautiful death can be and that it doesn't end after death. The movie is a perfect image of family and the way kids connect with their family. So, what do you guys think?
I think for the movie, hello?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I think for the movie, the animation was really well done. It has amazing details with beautiful color. It's just awesome and fantastic. And and everything is so nice. And yeah, that's all from me.
As for me, yes. For me, I actually didn't really know anything about this movie except for few good reviews from my friends. So I recommended this movie and I was quite surprised how touching this movie is, and I really enjoyed it.
For me, for this movie, I like their song, the main song, because when the main song is repeated, and each time it repeated, it seems to have a different feeling, different meaning. And I also love their animation. That's all.
The scene in this movie is quite bright and very beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you. Okay, for me, for this movie, there are so many great things to like about the photo. The animation was stunning, beautiful, and wonderful. Background and well made on those character in this movie. Not the movie is technically a musician, but it is come close with how songs are song are sung and just how they place in this movie. The music song is throughout the film, and each time it is played, it seems to have a different and deeper meaning in this movie.
For me, do you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay. For me, I think I really like this movie. I like the animation. It is so colorful, and then I like how they portray the Mexican culture. And the ending scene is very emotional for me. The scene where Miguel singing the "I Remember You" to Coco. I really like this one.
For me, the scene where to remember Coco is my favorite scene. So what do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yes.
go ahead, add something.
So
What do you mean? Which scene was it?
the last scene where Coco remembers his father.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a good scene.
What is your favorite
Uh,
scene?
for me, the part that I like the most is the when he first went into the world, when he first went into the Dias de los Muertos celebration in the underworld, because that was a really good way to depict death. Because if you think about it, everyone that is already dead, but they depicted death with a very lively and
Yeah.
in a very cheerful tone and manner. So I feel like it's a good way, especially since it is movie like targeted for children. Like it's a good way for them to explore the theme of death, but still delivering it in a very cheerful manner.
I agree about that. I mean, like, one of the most fascinating things about the movie is the way it builds plot around members of Miguel's family. I mean, like, from the living and the dead, and as they battle to determine to official the narrative of Miguel's great great grandfather.
Yeah.
For
Now
me,
over
I
to
like
Tom.
the
Okay, please proceed.
when every time Coco father sees the son to the Coco, and in the end, the boy sees the same son. Then Coco remember his father and put his father picture.
And there
True.
is a plot twist in this story, right? The guy that he thought was his great grandfather is actually not, and it's the other guy, which was his friend.
Yeah.
It was the
Yeah.
actual great grandfather.
Okay, so I think the movie was top notch. The entire Mexican culture is explained so beautifully. Even if you're not a Mexican, you can still relate to the things in the movie, eh? Can't you guys?
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
Have you guys watched Dia de los Muertos? It's quite similar to
Yes.
this movie, right? Day of the
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, actually, the movie itself is set up on the day of the Day of the Dead, because, uh, but I wouldn't say that it is an accurate representation. But as I said, because
It's
this movie
very
is like
similar.
targeted
The
for
concept
children.
is very similar.
Yeah, the concept is very similar because this movie is targeted for children. I feel like this is a very good way to, relay informations on other people's culture using like a very colorful movie like this.
Yeah.
And that's awkward.
And this movie quite touched the reality of our life, where it actually narrated a story of a kid who really wants to pursue his dreams, but his family didn't allow him to pursue, and that's something that actually happened a lot in real life.
I read something on internet that every scene when the guitar are play, the character finger match up with the actual chord.
Oh, that's how detailed the movie is.
I see.
I saw that video too.
Oh,
The one that shows that the guitar has the same chord like the real life.
Oh,
ah. For me, Coco is like one of those movies that because it came from Pixar, right? And Pixar is known for making really good children movies, children animation in general. But it's not only for children; it's also enjoyable for adults. And I feel like for the past few years, before Coco, the studio itself had went into somewhat a slump in like trying to create a good animated movie like that, because before Coco we had The Good Dinosaur, which is also from Pixar if I'm not mistaken, but it did not do as well. And I feel like Coco is the one movie that brought back Pixar's significance as a studio that makes good animated movies.
That's a good fact.
guys, Marwa still haven't joined the video.
Uh-uh.
So, do you guys want to pause?
Can pause, huh?
And
Can? She has joined already.
okay, take 5 down.
You are like da. With you. Komen lah, Sai. Kenapa pause it?
Okay, can proceed. Marwa, where's your camera?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay, good.
so let's record a new one.
No, I borrowed my sister's phone.
Okay, guys, where do we want to continue our review? Marwa, what is your opinion about this movie?
Okay. I actually didn't think that I was going to like it because it's animation. So I'm not that into animation, but I really, really love the movie and how it keeps you intrigued and interested in it throughout. And the story, the plot of the story is really, really nice. At the first, like how it's a tradition, and then he goes into the dead world, and then he has until midnight, I think, and then he has to come back.
Guys, continue.
I'm waiting for someone like something to reply.
That part is also very interesting, right? Where the boy gets to know that his grandfather was also a singer, and then he would just like to carry on the legacy. But how the family is so restricting that they're not allowing the boy to continue with his music and his sons properly. Overall, the movie was honestly very beautiful. The animation, the colors, the liveliness, everything was just beautiful.
I really like the idea of the skeleton and how they portrayed the city, the castle that he visited. Everything was so colorful and beautiful.
What is your favorite
Talking
place?
about the skeleton.
No.
Oh, okay. Talking about the skeleton, I've read somewhere they said that the skeletal figure is actually inspired by an artist who is considered as the Mexican father of Painmaker. So I really like the skeletal figure in the story.
Too.
Ooh.
Actually inspired by an artist.
And also the plot of the story at the end, when he finds out that it's not the famous one that was his grandfather, but the one who actually wrote the songs and everything,
Yes.
Mm, yeah.
and how he stole all of his song and then poisoned him.
Did you guys know that the music director for this for Coco, the ones who are in charge of like not in charge, but the ones who composes the scores and most of the soundtrack is also the same one who directs for Ratatouille and movies like Up and even The Incredibles and Inside Out. So like the director has done a very good job in I think most of those movies as well. We can remember like uh an iconic song from each movie because like we have Up that sad song in the scene in Up and then even in Ratatouille. So I feel like music the music part of the Pixar movies are something that is really underappreciated and like not really hyped by a lot of people when it actually deserves a lot of recognition. What do you
I
guys think?
agree.
Yeah, what do
Yeah,
you guys think
like
about the music in the movie?
Yeah, for the
I
music, I think
enjoyed the
like
song for Remember Me.
yeah, I mean like you will
Oh
be humming
yeah.
the movie tunes by the time you
That's
listen
too
to
good,
it.
man.
I mean like from Benjamin Brett, right? Remember
Huh?
me.
I
Remember me from
remember.
Benjamin Brett.
Yeah. It won a lot of award as well.
Even like the Remember Me song was like the saddest part of the movie at the end when he was singing for Coco,
Yeah,
Yeah,
from Mama
the old
Coco.
lady. Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
I
also
was so
think that was
surprised.
great.
It's like the whole story. I thought it was about the kid who wants to play music, but it's all about Coco, actually, the the grandma. I mean, the
Mm.
great
Yeah,
grandma.
I also wonder who Coco was. Like, I did not notice that they actually said that Coco is actually the great grandmother, and I thought it was the kid's name for the longest time. Actually, halfway through the movie, uh, it was halfway through the movie that I found out that the kid's name is actually Miguel and not Coco. I keep calling him Coco, the Miguel kid.
Not the same too. I thought Coco is the actual name of the main character, and it turned out to be Coco is his mother's name.
okay, so I would say the theme was quite different, the movie's theme, and I enjoyed it a lot. Simply the concept was saying like the moral was everything is important, not only just the music but also the family. And yeah, like you all said just now, stories all connected to Coco. Remember Me song is such a nice song I've ever heard, honestly. So it was all just related to it. So how
So
much would you guys rate this movie?
I was about to ask that. Rated 9/10.
A 10 out of 10.
Okay.
Wow.
I mean,
Not so much. What about
I
the
would
rest
give
of
it
you
eight.
guys?
Why?
Eight. I feel like everything was great. No, actually, I would give it nine. I don't know. It's just 10 out of 10 is too perfect.
yeah, 10. Me too.
I
I also
guess
give it an 8.
8 or 9. I'll give it.
Since Coco is the perfect excuse to spend time for bonding with families, so I'll give it a rate for 11/10.
Wow.
You. uh, will you recommend this movie to your friends?
Yes, of course.
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
Friends have already seen this. Most of my friends have already seen this, so I don't think I have to recommend it to them.
Okay.
But yes, I will. To people who haven't watched it, I will.
Yeah.
How long do we have?
How much?
3 minutes.
2 minutes.
How many minutes has it been?
5 minutes with the take 5.
Wait, so Coco was in what year was Coco, the movie?
2017.
2017. Oh, okay, it's a brand new movie then.
Hmm.
Yeah. And did you know it was in Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in Spanish.
Although I love
That's how I
like
started trying out the accent a lot, and my sister's like, "Calm down, you're not going to get it properly, Dania. Just stop it."
Haibo, you seem so quiet. You want to add some?
Tahira,
say
you're like
the
the greatest fan of animations. Why won't you add anything?
Agree.
Alright.
who remember you and then he forget you.
True.
I'm sorry, what?
I say the first time you die is you stop heartbeat, and the second time you die is last one who remember you. Then he forget you. Then you really die. No one remember you.
True.
oh, yeah.
Agree.
And
I agree with you.
and because
Yeah, I also agree.
okay, I see.
Yeah.
I see. Later.
Ina, you're about to say something.
Oh my god. What?
I don't know what to say because all of you have done.
Like
So,
you have to crop out all the quiet moments.
is the time
It's so
Yeah.
dah habis eh?
Like if everyone just say what all you learned from the movie at least.
Oh yeah.
Agree.
huh? I'm sorry?
I said let's everyone just point out what we learned from the movie.
Oh.
Agree.
Did you?
Okay. I learned we need to follow our dream.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh, okay. I think it's important to not jump into conclusions like Miguel did, because he was like, "Oh, he has the same guitar as my great grandfather, so he must be my great grandfather." And then like he just like went to the world and tried to find him and all that stuff, and it was very costly. It almost costed him his life. So do not jump into conclusion. Yeah, that's the lesson that I learned.
And do not steal other people's creation.
Can you repeat that?
Do not steal other people's creation.
Oh yeah.
Agree.
Yes.
Plagiarism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do not plagiarize.
All right.
Turn it in.
So, can we end this video?
Yeah, we can. This is the last class, guys,
Okay,
for the
thank you.
semester.
Thank you
We'll
very
have to decide the next meeting today.
This is the last one, right?
Yes.
Oh, this is the last video. That's right.
So let's go eat.
So thank you.
Okay, then. Bye.
Bye,
Oh,
thank
that's
you.
all. Thank you.